Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the next episode of Tower of God. This being episode 11. Man, we're already almost finished with this first season. It is breezed by. It definitely has. I'm really curious to see what we're gonna have in this episode, especially with Bam and the administrator test. And to see how that is going to go in particular. So I want to hop right into this episode, guys. See what we're gonna have with this one. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get into it in three, two, one, play. They're also throwing they're putting a good amount of shade on the director. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but the director of this I think of the second floor, right? Yeah. They're putting a lot of shade on him. I'm kind of curious what's going to I feel like these next couple like this starting with this episode until the end of this season, so like this stretch like 11 through 13 is going to be like pretty crazy. That's what I'm anticipating at least. I feel like it definitely could be with kind of what's been set up, which a lot of this season just in general is set up, right? Introducing the characters and just there's still a lot we don't know about just the world that in general in this series, like, and we don't know what's going on with a lot of characters too still. So it's like let's say for the most part, this first season has done a pretty good job of doing that, right? Introducing the characters, getting us familiar with certain abilities and techniques, the world. Although there still is a lot we don't know, which makes sense because it's a huge series. There's so much content for it. But from what we've got so far, it's been pretty solid. It's been pretty solid. I feel like people's biggest problem has been like the pacing. And I've been able to tell that with some episodes. Like it feels like they're trying to jam a lot of chapters or content into certain episodes. That's probably been people's like biggest complaint. From what I've seen, honestly, like on Twitter, Reddit, and all that. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna see what happens with this shit because I don't know what the hell's about to happen. One who opened the doors on his own. That's because he's like an irregular. They're saying. Do I? Do I really? Do you desire? So this is him talking to him? Oh, okay, okay. They're just doing that in unison. I was about to say. Oh, wait, what? What just happened? That's it? Wait, is that really it? Well, as long as I get to go on, I guess that's all that matters, right? Okay, so now we're going into the final test. Okay. So the administrator's thing wasn't really that big of a deal, I guess. Well, it probably is a big deal, like in the grand scheme of things, but it was like I was like, okay, is this like man actually talking to Bam? And then it's like, okay, we're back. This is pretty beautiful. Okay, you're the ones being hunted, and Rack's back into his right. You better sit down. You better sit down, Rack. I'm gonna miss Tidy Rack though, for real. We'll probably see it again at some point. Net dolphins. Aw, they're kind of cute. They probably not so cute when they attack, huh? Or when they hunt. The net dolphin queen. Oh, they make like their own like nets or like own. Maybe not actually a net, but it's kind of interesting how this works. The dolphins are bringing. Are they supposed to? Barnacle goblins. Okay. Oh, so they have to kind of like support them or kind of make sure outside things can't, can't interfere. It kind of does a little bit. Not really, but make sure make sure other things can't interfere pretty much. Yeah, barnacle goblins, whatever that other thing is in the back, and then the thing that looks like a rack. Piranha plant. Trust my Nakama. You hear? Yeah, I heard Nakama. I'm trusting my friends. This puts their certain categories to the use as well. Like to see how they're kind of spread out. Like everyone has to kind of do their own job. Kind of cool. His voice right there. Just some of the conversations that Kun and Laroro have been having. Like we know how, like just how Laroro is looking at the director. It's like, okay, I got my eye on you. Like like you're sketchy. You're shady. There's lots of shade on you. Seems like she wanted to say something else there. She was definitely that pause is kind of awkward. Don't want him to lose what he's got because that's what we kind of long for. That's what. Hey, respect, respect. So even though they're still jealous of him, it's like yeah, there is still that feeling there. It's I respect it. I respect it. Are we about to see that? Are we about to see that thing they were talking about? That like that really dangerous monster or whatever. Oh yeah, I think there it is, and it has someone in its mouth. It looked like it had someone in its mouth. Oh my! What the hell is this thing? Okay, it stands on like two legs and everything. What? This is like a chimera or some shit. Like it's a bunch of different things in one. No matter where I was at, I was with you. Oh, he's saying he's gonna sacrifice this one dolphin, or no, he's gonna protect it. He wants to protect it. And this thing wears a cape and like everything, dude. Delicious. No, you not. You not delicious. You nasty. That's what the bull just said. Oh yeah, this is the thing she passed on to him. Ooh, I like this track. This is a new one, I think. I don't think we've heard this one. It's probably not gonna be that easy, my boy. Maybe you got its attention though now. I think more so than before. Okay, now you're delicious. Now you're delicious. Now you're delicious. Oh my. Oh, the Green April? Yep, Anok. Yep. Oh, and we got Endorsey here. Hey, you were wondering where they were. You were wondering where they were. Hey, y'all can have a competition on who takes it out first or something. We don't have no time to be doing that, right? Competition? Oh, or whoever does the most damage or something? Or what is this bet gonna be? Okay, both of them. Serving for life. You really willing to? Well, I guess that's just how much value there is on the 13-month series. You know that she's willing to be a slave pretty much for the rest of her life. Do a trick or something. What is he, a clown? What is he, in a circus? I gotta say though, I am really fascinated with how like just like the bull and then these kind of creatures like how they look, and it's pretty unique, right? You don't really see things kind of like this. You can kind of compare them to some things, I guess, but like that to me looks like like some giant slugs or something, you know. But they are pretty unique looking, which I'm usually into that kind of stuff. Seeing like the different kinds of monsters or creatures that inhabit a world. He's more fascinated by it than anything. I bet it does. See, but like, what is like, like, Bam is obviously really happy. It's bringing back those memories, but it just looks like in Rachel's how Rachel looks. Like she's not really feeling it, Like she's not really. I don't know. That's just how I see it, at least, though. And she's having her way with this bull. Oh, okay. Don't know why you just stood there in Dorsey, but oh, Anak's like happy about this. But she's not really worried. It sounds like oh, she good. She good. You got a minute left. You got a minute left. Oh, okay. It noticed something else, or something else caught its attention. Oh, there's this dude again. Oh, wait, is he having the bull lead them to him? Or because yeah, that's he was talking with the director about. I think it was something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but they were scheming. They were scheming. They were definitely scheming. That's two princesses apparently being lured into his trap. Is it right? Is that how it works? Well, most people like girls who show off, but hey, it's yeah, I'm for girls that aren't all about showing off too. I mean, yeah, they deserve some love as well, for sure. Oh, these two might be, and Dorsey and Anak might be in trouble here. What the? Does this thing just get a lot stronger or something? Just like its domain? This is, or did that dude do something to the bull? Uh-oh. Oh, she's not breaking out of this. Jeez. Enoch, where you at? I thought they were right next to each other. They've been split up. No. Don't tell me this dude is the one who killed her mother. That's what that would lead me to believe. Rand, Royal Enforcement Division, Unit 67. Bro. What the fuck? So their plan was to like kind of separate the princesses and take them out? Like each of them? What a freak. Well, we know who killed her mother now. You know how Anak? What was her whole thing? Anak's whole thing was like, I'm gonna take out my revenge on the princesses, the princesses, the princesses. But then look, look who was like behind it. Rachel in the cafeteria. Aw. Anything else? Like anything else? Like there had. I feel like eventually gonna be something else, or he's gonna want something else. You know, like those things are important, but Rachel number one though, like oh, what the hell? Dude, this dude is a freak. This. Apparently, his name's Ren. I think we got a different name before, but apparently his real name's Ren. But this guy is a freak, bro. That's in Dorsey and Anak. Apparently, they're trying to tell us, or they're trying to make it seem like they're dead or that they're getting killed off, which I'm calling cap. Like I'm not gonna fall for that. But hey, I guess who knows? This is a goblin right here. Where the hell did that come from? Uh, Oh no! They all damn. All of them got their attention on him now. I was just like kind of confused. Like, was that supposed to happen? They kind of all had that reaction, I guess. Dude, this guy needs to go. This guy needs to go. He's a freak. Like, what? And now he's got the Green April. What the? No. This is bad. She's still alive too. They're both still alive. But so that's how the bull got stronger. Yeah. Which I thought it was either like the environment that it was in, or he actually gave the bull like a power booster. That was the whole point of this test, was to get them separated from everyone, separated from each other, and then taken out. And this freaking scumbag, these two scumbags are behind it. The director and this guy in Ren. She ain't gonna do that. She won't do that. So while they're right here, all this shit is happening. Like to all their to Bam's friends, right? Like all that shit, all this shit right now is going down. Like, bro, what the hell, man? I cannot stand like the director. Like I can kind of stand in a way, but it's just like something about this Ren dude. That he's a freak. He's a freak. Everything about him is just he's a freak. Just the way he talks, his voice. I mean, even his attacks, the things he creates. Or I think he created the bull. I don't know if he actually created the bull, but I would assume he did. He can give it power boosts and make it stronger and all that. That thing's weird. I mean, this everything about him is weird and just freakish, right? Like, fuck this dude, man. Legit. So yeah, things are not looking good pretty much for everyone right now. Obviously, Anak and Dorsey, which, I mean, man, like the whole thing with the tower, right? In these tests, okay, all these people think that, right? They're taking these tests to, obviously to climb the tower and all that. But no, you have these freaking scheming scumbags behind the scenes who are, for them, the intentions of these tests is to take out, well, the princesses mainly, right? I guess that's the main objective, obviously, with Anak and Dorsey. But it's like a lot of these kids, or a lot of them, not kids, well, some of them, but most of them have just no idea what's going on behind the scenes, right? What actually the truth is, or what's going on. Like a lot of them are just generally trying to climb the tower, right? So you can kind of tell that Lero has an idea that something's up. I think Kun maybe as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Kun could kind of tell, or is kind of starting to get or piece together that something is wrong here, that something's going on, right? So there are characters like that, but I would say the majority of them like have no idea. They're just like genuinely, trying their hardest to climb the tower. But you have like this shit going on behind the scenes, man. It's just so fucked up, dude. It really is. What's going on here? So, man, these last two episodes, I was saying, like starting with this episode onward, to the end of this first season, probably gonna be nuts. And I mean, what we had, I would say, pretty much the majority, excuse me, of this episode was pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting the administrator test to be like that but that's how that was. So I was kind of like okay with that. But what we had throughout the rest of the episode, shit's starting to get real. Shit's starting to hit the fan, for sure. And I feel like with these last two episodes of the season, they're it seems like they're gonna leave it off on a pretty high note. But I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous for some of our characters, honestly, because this show has already showed us that they are not afraid or scared to kill someone off, or just make weird fuck shit happen. Excuse my language, but I mean damn, right? But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens with these last two episodes, and what happens just with everyone. And I'm more so like concerned right now, especially about Anak and Dorsey and what's gonna happen with that. And Dorsey, I like the way Dorsey was looking there though. Like she was like okay, like she was actually about to attack Anak or kill her. But I don't think she will. Like something's about to happen where this just doesn't go down, or it may be tough and it may take a bit, but I feel like we'll somehow get out of this or pass this test or whatever's gonna happen. I don't know. We'll get out of it, hopefully, right? But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode of Tower of God. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.